welcome back to Sensibly Frugal Living. Today I wanted to show you some of the budget meals, the winter warmers as I call them, that I'm going to be making this week. And kicking off, we are going to make a corned beef stew or poor man's stew. And basically all you need for this is a tin of corned beef, probably one big onion. I've only got these small ones, so I'm doing 3, and about enough potatoes, mine are sprouting, to fill the saucepan just over halfway in like manageable bite-sized pieces. So that's what we're going to get started first, chopping up the onions and potatoes. Look at that, that's a rotten onion. Ugh. So I'm going to be using 2 onions today, not 3. So first up, you want to add a little drop of oil to your pan and get your onions frying off. Once you are happy that your onions have softened enough, this is when you pop in your potatoes and you top everything with hot water. So you want to top your potatoes and you want to leave them with a little bit of headroom. Let me just see. Maybe a little bit more. And you just allow your potatoes to cook thoroughly. This meal really is that simple, and it's my favourite meal of all time, especially if my nana makes it. This is the hardest part done. Now you just want to get your corned beef out, cube it up, and you wait for your potatoes to cook. So probably about 20-25 minutes, and we'll get the corned beef added in. Oh, and before I forget, you don't want to put any salt into the potatoes because corned beef is salty enough. We find that we don't have to season this at all because the corned beef is salty enough for this. So my potatoes are done. I've just taken them off the heat. This is the point where you add in your corned beef and then you put it back on the heat just for about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure the corned beef is all heated through. I'd say 10 minutes, and then come back and I'll show you what to do next to finish off this meal. I know it doesn't look very appetizing right now, but it's gonna be just so yummy. It's my ultimate favourite. Oh, just gonna leave it like that now for about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit, and the corned beef goes mushy. It's supposed to, but oh, just wait and see, guys. Warmed all the corned beef through. Everything is mixed together. Just take it off the heat and add gravy granules. Go in like little is more when you first start. You don't want to go in too heavy because you can't take any out. This is why you need to leave the water in, and you keep giving it a good old stir before you add any more. So I'm going to give this a good stir, make sure all this gravy's mixed in before I add any more, and then all it is coming together, guys. Oh, love it. So I've added a little bit more gravy. Oh my goodness. My husband's not a huge fan of this because he doesn't like the look of it. He says that it looks like it's been eaten before. Oh, but honestly, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. I love it that much. It's like nostalgic for me. It's my childhood. And I'm going to get this dished up. This is my son's portion. Oh, he's going to enjoy tucking into this. So this is one of my winter warmers, a budget meal that was basically 3/4 ingredients: corned beef, onion, potato, and then you add in your gravy. Oh, bon appetit. And no word of a lie, guys, if you have leftovers, this tastes so much better the next day. I hope you make this and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. My second budget meal is a budget bolognese. I'm using turkey mince that I had frozen. I've defrosted it. So because I'm using turkey mince, I am actually going to put a beef stock cube in it. I'm adding mushrooms because we got them, otherwise I wouldn't. And yeah, this jar is 69p. I will no doubt get comments saying, oh well, it's not as good as making it yourself, but if you haven't got onions, garlic, herbs, chopped tomatoes, things like that to hand, this is the cheapest option. It really is. And this is a budget video, and this will fill bellies in the winter. I'm trying to cook with pumpkins literally everywhere and satsumas, so trying to make this work. My daughter's Rocky Horror one, isn't that really cool? That one's Ed Gein. I'm just going to brown the turkey mince and the get the mushrooms fried off. I put oil in there. If lots of water and oil come out, I drain that off. I don't like leaving that in. Once that's browned and I get the sauce in, I'll get the pasta going, because the sauce has to like simmer away for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And I wanted to say as well, you can add anything to this. So I'm adding mushrooms because I've got it. If you want to add carrots, chopped carrots, grated carrots, you can add anything into this really, just to bulk it out. But this is just a budget meal for a winter day, and it is not very nice outside today at all. And I'm not saying that this is better than doing your sauce from scratch. It's not better, it's cheaper, and that's what this video is about at the moment. Lots of people are struggling right now. The heating's going on, you know, having to pay for that, and your council tax, and your water bill, and Christmas is coming. Budget meals are the way forward at the moment. The sauce has enough salt in it for my liking, but I am going to add in a little bit of black pepper. There we go. So I've just drained the fat and water out of that. Look at that. You don't want that in your sauce. I've got the spaghetti going, and I'm just about to add the beef stock and the sauce to my turkey mince and mushrooms, which are all browned off now. If you're doing like me and breaking up a stock cube into yours, make sure that it's all mushed in, all cooked through. You do not want to get a clump of that when you're biting into your meal. But yeah, look, turkey mince, just as good. If you have a child who likes a pasta sauce but not bolognese, you can take some out, put it in a jug, mix a little bit of water because you don't want it too thick, and like use a food processor or an immersion blender and blitz it, and then just run it through the pasta like a pasta sauce, and no one will know, and you don't have to cook 2 meals. And here you go, a turkey mince bolognese on a budget, perfect for a winter's day. My third belly filling meal that's quite a comfort food for me is, well, basically beans on toast, but I like to do the baked beans and pork sausages because the children like these better than just beans. Toast, and you plop a fried egg on top, and it's just scrummy. Fills bellies, super cheap, and it's great for if you've got those busy nights because this doesn't take very long at all. It's as simple as putting all your beans, whatever you're using, spaghetti, beans and sausages, in the pan, get them cooking, get your eggs frying, and get your toast, well, your bread, should I say, get your bread in the toaster. Can't beat it for a quick tea, and it's really belly filling. It's comfort food for me, and I love it in the winter especially. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this now. I did 2 eggs because this one broke when I was frying it, and you've got to have a runny yolk. Well, I have to have a runny yolk, and they're quite small eggs actually, these ones. But now I'm going to pop on some brown sauce, and I'm going to sit down and enjoy. You can leave the eggs off this as well and just add a bit of cheese, or just eat it as it is. Perfect comfort food. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. See you next time.